Electrolux is a world-recognized brand, constantly named the second largest home appliance maker in the world. We're celebrating 100 years next year. Our people strategy is to ensure that we have the right people in the right jobs by developing talent and teamship. It was the very first time that we've developed a global process strategy. So it was the very first time that we had our workforce analytics and workforce management core HR process in place. We designed a process for 20,000 users in 55 countries. We start to focus on our core HR processes as in workforce management and workforce analytics, but we also focus on our talent management processes as in succession, talent acquisition, and learning. We used to have a very old school traditional approach where we had a lot of base classroom trainings and email communication. But one of the biggest challenges that we had is that we were not able to track it and measure if those activities were successful. It was very difficult to communicate the same consistent message to 23,000 users without having a digital tool. It was also quite challenging in how do we communicate the constant changes that we do in the system, and we couldn't really track and measure the results of those activities. Based on the old school change management approach we had, we thought it was time for us to research something new. So we went to HR Tech and we saw the demo of Adopt. We really liked the Adopt approach in how to do user adoption. We thought that a very modern way of talking about change management would actually provide us a lot of good business success. The fact that AppLearn had a lot of knowledge in how to drive user adoption, the fact that they had an online solution to support us on how to implement an online solution, and the fact that they had experience already with transforming paper-based process into digital. It's very important for Electrolux to make sure that all of our 20,000 employees went through the digital transformation and went through all of our people processes. So to make that happen, we needed to ensure that we had global people processes in place, that they are easy, and that people want to do it, so they're bringing value to their own career. I think Adopt gave us a lot of interesting solutions in how we could measure and track those and make sure that we engage our end users. I think Adopt is also helping us in how to embed a self-service culture in the organization where employees can take ownership in how to support their own processes. And at the same time, I think that's also supporting in how to create value to the HR processes we have. I think Adopt is our user adoption strategy in making sure how do we drive a customized end user communication strategy. We wanted to ensure that we had a modern way to talk to our end users, that it was easy to find content, and that we were constantly giving them new content. We use SmartPage to communicate different types of releases and features, especially when users don't really know what to expect or don't know how to use them. We use split screen to make sure that we provide constant support in all of the pages of the application so people know how to do the tasks in a very easy way. We use core analytics to make sure that we provide insights to the business in how they can continuously improve and make the process even more easy. By using Adopt's core analytics and still providing research groups to validate that data. One of the first insights we got from Adopt was the fact that a lot of our employees did not know the difference between what and how objectives when they were setting up their yearly objectives. So with that insight, we decided to rechange the process to make it easier so people, they focus on the important part of the conversation. I believe we're going to roll out Adopt across all other cloud applications inside the group, and we're still going to use it as the #1 user adoption system within our group HR.